I'm very excited to welcome you guys back to the shop once again. It is now time to heat treat all of these three welder knives that I have made. Now, this one is the Crewforge V Core, so I'm really excited to get these heat treated. I have the oven preheating. Now, if you have not watched part one, go ahead and check that out. It will show you exactly how I made this knife, as well as the other two that are in a W2 tool steel. So I have the oven here. It is set to 1480 degrees, which is the sweet spot for my oven. Everybody's ovens differ just a little bit, and that is what I get the best results with. Right now it is only at about 500 degrees, so it's going to be just a little while that preheats, and then I will throw all these knives in there together, and they will get quenched. This one's going to get quenched in a medium oil. The other two will get quenched in Parks 50 because they are W2. They need a faster quench. So I hope you watch along as I finish up these three knives. If you're new, please like and subscribe. It always really helps me to grow the channel whenever anybody does that. And if you have any ideas or comments, leave me a comment. Let me know what you think. Going to be a beautiful Hamon under where the clay was. It's always a good sign when you get this pattern. And the pattern in the Damascus is popping through just a little bit in those oxides. Right there especially, you can really see it. So these look absolutely wonderful. So now it is time to finish drying and hand sand all three knives. So I have these finished ground to 320 grit. Now it is time to hand sand. This is the Crewforge V Core. They're all hand sanded. It is ready to be etched. A little sneak peek. I'm going to let that sit in there for a while. to etch the hamon on this blade. You can see it there. We're going to really bring that out by doing essentially the same thing, soaking it in some ferric chloride. So here it is out of the acid. And when we touch it, it's going to start getting darker. So now I have some Flitz polish. Put it on there. Now, I'm just going to give this a little thin layer. And just kind of rub. That's starting to look a little better. This one's pretty cool. So the hamon goes down here, goes all the way over, and it's all along the spine, but there's a center right here that is hard. You can tell it's hardened by the color. So this one's going to be very, very unique. Let's get a little oil on here. It will bring out the hamon even more. It'll make it just a little bit darker. Here, let me grab some, show you guys. I have a little bit of oil here. This is going to make sure that there's no rusting or anything, but it really, really darkens things up. It just makes that hamon even more crisp. So there's one side, and there is the other. I'm going to go ahead and repeat this process with the other W2 knife. There are 2 welder knives with some very, very nice hamons. And then just to give you guys a close-up look at the Crew Forge V core. With that Damascus, that just looks wonderful. I'm going to sand this knife again, and what that will do is that will highlight all of the lighter colored layers, because they don't etch quite as much as the darker colored layers. And then I will give this an instant coffee bath, and that will not darken the 15N20, which is the lighter color steel in the Damascus, but it will color everything else really, really dark. So I'm not going to do that until the very end after I get the handle material fit. I'll do that right before glue up. So it's now time to get handles fit on all 3 blades. So I have these welder knives all ready for the handles to get finished. And they're very thick, so I'm going to thin them out on a 36 grit belt, and then I will start shaping. So here we are, and I did a coffee etch on the blade last night, and it just highlighted that Damascus really, really well. Looks absolutely wonderful in person. It made the plain carbon steel really dark, and it left the high carbon nickel steel really, really bright. Let's put a little oil on the handle. That bog oak looks absolutely fantastic on this blade. And now the handles are done. A little bit of oil. There we go. I just wanted to do a quick flyby of these guys. They look absolutely incredible. Especially this one, that Damascus, looks amazing. I did an instant coffee etch that really just darkens the non-nickel steel amazingly well. So I'm really excited with how these turned out. The moans on these two are absolutely beautiful. And it is there that I'm going to call this episode done. These are looking amazing. I want to thank you for watching this episode of Let's Make a Knife. I had a lot of fun making these 3 Wilder knives, and I'm very excited to be making some more. I want to thank you for continuing to watch me do all of my crazy dusty projects out here in the shop. It's been such a blast. I cannot wait to make some more cool, awesome stuff for you guys. And one thing that really helps me to continue making these awesome videos and continue making all the crazy projects I make out here is for you guys to hit that like and subscribe button. I'm always very grateful to have you guys help me grow the channel by liking and subscribing. Leave me a comment, let me know what you think. All of my social media links are down below. I want to thank you guys one last time. You guys have a wonderful rest of your day. Catch you on the next episode of Let's Make a Knife.